What's up, beautiful human? In this video, I'm going to share with you the very best freebie lead magnet that you could use if you are a coach who's using Skool as a platform to grow their business on. This is the same lead magnet that I've used over the last couple years to generate over $1.5 million in revenue since we transitioned over to Skool. And so in this training, I'm going to share with you the best freebie lead magnet. This isn't exclusively for coaches who use Skool, but if you do use Skool, this lead magnet makes a lot of sense. And first of all, for anybody who is thinking, oh, freebies don't work, or maybe I should just do a low ticket community or a low ticket offer or a trip wire this or that, whatever, let me just say that freebies work. Freebies work amazingly well. It shows goodwill. You're able to grow your email list for very inexpensive. And one of my favorite pieces of marketing advice that I heard from Frank Kern, he probably heard it from somewhere else, but it's like, the way to show people that you can actually help them is by actually helping them in advance and do it for free. Okay, it's the biggest trick in the book for marketing, right? Help people for free in advance, and you'd be surprised how many of those people then want to work with you, okay? And so, in fact, that's literally what I'm trying to do right here, is help you for free in advance. So freebies are amazing. And let me share a couple reasons why you might want to, or maybe rather a couple challenges that you might be able to resonate with. So the first thing, if you struggle because you feel like you do not have enough leads, you don't have enough people to talk to, opportunities, calendars, bookings on your calendar, or maybe you feel like you don't have enough time doing all of the different things that you've got to do, this lead magnet can help you with. And number three, if you struggle because you don't have any sales or not enough sales, this lead magnet is going to help with all three of these things. It's going to help give you more leads and opportunities, a flood of leads, Okay, it's going to give you leverage, lots of leverage, and it's going to give you more calls, clients, and cash, right? For us, it's to the tune of 1.5 mil over the last couple years. So before I reveal what it is, actually it's on here, but this is our whole system, and this is what has allowed us to build a business that does 50K plus per month in recurring revenue every single month. And it just grows every single month. And we have been refining this and doing the same thing since we moved over onto Skool. And that is, we attract people with ads and two-step posts. We get them to join our free community, and then they go through this sequence. Now, what I want to do is I want to talk about this right here, because this is the lead magnet, and it is a mini course. I'm going to unpack it and why it's so amazing, okay? So when we look at building a freebie, what we want to do is move people along the buying journey. And when I was in finance, I used to do this in person, and it would take 2, 3, 4, 5 in-person back and forths before somebody became ready to buy. And you've maybe heard the saying, like, it takes 7 impressions or 7 connections before somebody's ready to become a client. And so if you can give somebody a mini course, something that solves a specific problem, a small but specific problem that's related to the bigger problem that you solve, then you're going to build trust, you're going to build goodwill, you're going to build influence, and people will become ready to buy. All right. And so when you create a course and you use the platform Skool, it kind of consists of 3 parts. Okay. So the first is the actual course itself. How do you make up the course? The second is the community aspect. And the third is actually getting it is the conversion, right? Being able to convert. So I'm going to unpack these three things and just share with you exactly what it is we do and how we use this. So first of all, this is our Skool community, all right? And what you'll notice on the About page is very simple. It says, join now and get our free course. Okay, so the community, the cool thing about having a Skool community is anything that I decided to create, a challenge, a course, a training, anything like that, I can just put into my classroom, and then I'm just driving traffic. I don't have to come up with landing pages or funnels or anything like that. Anytime I create something new, I can swap out this picture, put it in here, and I can drive traffic to my community. And this is how I get leads. And so when you're creating your course, so the community acts as the lead catcher. Okay, so this is like how you capture the leads. Now, the other cool thing that happens is when somebody joins my community, they have to answer 1, 2, 3 questions. This makes it really easy to start conversations with people, by the way. And so I love this as I don't do funnels. I just have a community and I create cool stuff and I say, hey, if you want it, join my community, right? So this is the first thing. This is the community element. It's how I convert people. It's how I get a flood of leads. And the one caveat to this is nobody's going to join your community just because you have a cool name, or like people will join the community because there's something of value on the inside. It is an asset-rich community. That's why people join communities. All right. And so, which brings me to the second point, which is the actual course itself, and creating something that is actually of value that guides somebody on a little process and takes somebody from A to B, right? So inside of the course, what we do in our free community, in the course that we have in there, is basically just the first few modules of our paid program. And so we just invite people in to start working with us for free. They get into momentum. They start to get a little bit of a test drive. And this is another reason why communities and courses are the best lead magnets to build in 2024. Because right now we're going through a trust recession, okay? People have never been more skeptical in their life online, okay? Almost every single client, in fact, every single client that I have signed in the last year and a half has told me that they have been burned, they've invested money, they didn't get a return, they have good reason to be skeptical. And that is the same for any niche. We're going through a trust recession. And so when you build a community, you're able to build trust and people are able to take you for a spin like they would a car. And for some people, if you charge $3,000, $6,000, $10,000, $20,000 for a coaching program, like that could be more expensive than a car. But without a community, without a course, without something to have people get to know, like, and trust you, it would be like buying a used car without ever taking it for a test drive. Okay, so the course and the community are like basically inviting people to take you for a test drive. Okay, so and with Skool, it makes it very simple to create these kind of mini courses. These are all like 1 minute long videos where people can build momentum. And there's like an art to building this type of course. And that I did a whole training on it, a whole workshop. It's inside of our paid community. I'll have that link somewhere around here. But there's an art to creating these kind of courses, okay? Now, the best part about using mini courses, using mini courses as a conversion mechanism, as the freebie lead magnet of 2024, especially if you use Skool. It also just makes sense to have a course. Like if you have a free Skool, it would make sense that you have a course inside your school, right? Like, just makes sense. But the best reason for having a course is that it helps you with the conversions, and specifically being able to convert without sales calls. Because you can actually just inside of Skool, this is what we say. So when somebody joins our free Skool community, we start chats with them. They consume our content. They go through our course. And if we do workshops or live events, then they join us in the calendar. But most of our sales happen through chat without sales calls. And the best part about Skool and about creating mini courses as conversion courses is you get messages like this all the time without phone calls. All right, I'm in. I'll pay in full. I need the payment plan option, but I'm good to go. Fuck, it's scary, but I'm in. I'll just do the pay in full. By the way, these are $10,000 and $12,000 payments without sales calls. Okay. So there you have it. The best freebie lead magnet of 2024, especially if you are on Skool and you're a coach, are mini courses, conversion courses. And so if you're not in our Skool community yet, get in there. And if you want to go deeper into like how to create these types of courses, you can join our paid community. And if you want to just try and unpack it for yourself, then join our free community and just see what I'm doing, because you can take it, you can model it, and I hope it serves you. I hope it helps you attract amazing clients and make your business fun and scalable and simple. All right. I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.